How much money do you need to retire? Let me tell you right now, it's way less than you think. I've been retired 6, 7 years, and you might say, Alex, how are you so rich? How are you so rich you're able to retire so young? And I'll tell you a little secret that I've said millions of times, so it's not even a secret. I have felt retired since I left the New York agency. Basically, since I was making about $3,000 a month on my own, I felt retired. And that's because retirement happens in the mind first. What does that mean? Well, it starts by defining what retirement is. I think retirement is being able to do whatever you want, whenever you want, go wherever you want, have the ultimate freedom, have nobody hating on you, or at least if they're hating on you, not letting it sink in, having enough money to do things you want. That's retirement. And if that's retirement, if that's your definition of being retired, you can get it for much cheaper than you think is even possible. $3,000 a month was me in the US. I think you can retire in India for $400, $500 a month. And just think about the mindset, right? If you know that you can make $3,000 a month at any time, then it's the same as having $3,000 a month in passive income. So if you're here and you're grinding, you think you need to be this high-ticket sales guy, you need to be making hundreds of thousands of dollars, you need to be buying Lamborghinis to impress girls or whatever. It's not true, first of all. But second of all, it's not the best use of your time. You could be retired with $3K a month in the US, in India, $400 a month, or in certain countries, even $1,000 a month, whatever it is. You could be retired with a small amount. Then, all of a sudden, you can have your your midlife crisis. That's it. I've constantly been in this state of flux and in this state of flow as I've navigated my retirement. And you can do the exact same thing. Do you want to go to Hollywood and make movies? Try it. Do you want to come out to a country like India, even though you need a business visa to get in because all tourists are not allowed? Yeah, also this is business, by the way. If the Indian government's watching, we're doing business right now in the Taj Mahal. My ticket was 5 times more because I was a foreigner. All of my Indian team got in. All these guys got in 5 times less than me. So you can retire on 5 times less in India, that's what I'm saying. Retirement happens in mind first. Think about, what do you actually want to do? We put off so much of our dreams because we think that they're too expensive, or we think we're going to do it after retirement. So for instance, let's say you're working at a salaried job. You're making $4,500 a month. I know my first job in New York City, I made $48,000 a year in New York City, and that's a low-paying job in New York City. So I was making $3-4 grand a month, whatever it is. Somebody else run the math. And all I had at the end of the day was a bunch of downtime. All I had at the end of the day was a bunch of downtime because, let's say work gets out at 5, work begins at 9. So from 5 to 9 or 5 to 11, that's almost a full work day worth of downtime to do whatever you want. And I told this to one of the girls I used to work with at this New York agency, and she almost slapped me right in the face. She's like, bro, you don't understand how hard my job is. I'm working. And all I could say was like, we're doing the same job. We literally have the same job title. And I have 6-7 hours at the end of my day. Why are you so tired during a job? That's the other thing, based on that we should think about. How energizing is your job? So for instance, for me, it's very energizing for me to tweet 1 million times a day. It's very energizing for me to make YouTube content and think about the YouTube content. It's energizing even to write landing pages. I wrote 4 landing pages yesterday in about an hour. And they're going to convert at the same level. They're fire content. I know how to do this. I'm a copywriter. I've been doing this forever. They're fire content. And how am I able to get so much energy? It's because I'm doing what I want to do. One of the people on our team, Vishal, the other day, was telling me, Alex, how are you always so ready to go? Because we were doing an interview with somebody in the United States. And so the interview was at 10:30 p.m. India time. And I was going. The way I'm able to go is because I have a mission. I've replaced working for money with working to fulfill mission. Right now, mission in India is to raise the value of all of the freelancers here. I don't want anyone to be making $150 a month. I don't want anyone to be making $400 a month even, $500 a month, $700 a month. And so by coming in here and helping some people. We're making a course called American English. By doing all that, we're going to be able to raise the value of their labor so that they can start charging $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 a month, $20,000 a month instead of $200. And then, guess what? Then people can start retiring their families. I went to Div's house. Div Sharma is our YouTube producer, and Div is currently supporting three of his sisters, his parents. He's got this whole house ready to go, taking care of everyone, paying the college, doing all this stuff, and his salary is very low compared to where it could be. I want him to be making six figures. He will be making six figures if our revenue numbers hit what I want them to hit. And imagine how many more people he's going to be able to take care of with that. I'm taking care of my little brother Joseph right now. I gave him my car and I gave him my apartment in Las Vegas, just paid his rent to help support his dream of becoming a DJ. Those are the type of moves that, one, you can do when you're retired in your mind. Because if I wanted a Lamborghini or I wanted like a frickin' mansion and I raised my cost of living up to the point where I was spending $12,000 a month or $15,000 a month, how would I ever have the money to support Joseph's dream? How would I ever have the money to give money to Terrence or support my family? Or let's say my parents weren't well off. How would I afford to take care of them? So by retiring in your mind first at a very low rate, you are now free to do all that stuff. And by doing all that stuff, by taking care of your family, by taking care of your children if you have them, by supporting everyone in your life, your team, helping them fulfill their dreams, now you have the motivation to have unlimited energy. So, are you retired right now? Let me know based on what you just saw. Are you retired right now? Retirement happens in the mind first. And what is the absolute minimum amount you need to retire? And I don't want to see like $10,000 a month, all right? I want to see amounts like $500 a month, because that's what you need to retire in India, maybe less. I want to see amounts like $3,000 a month, because that's what you need to retire in the United States, one of the most expensive countries in the world. So you don't need more than like $4K a month, living your dream, doing entrepreneurship stuff in order to be retired. And you can do that with 4 clients, 5 clients. At X27, one of our clients is like 8 to 12K a month. Like one of our dozens of clients is 8 to 12K a month. So even one client can retire both me and Robert mentally. Keep that in mind. And let me know down below, what is the amount that you need to retire based on what you see here? And just fucking go do it. Just go do it. And I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Be sure to smash that like button to encourage this type of content on YouTube. Subscribe for more videos like this. We do videos 3 times a week. Share this video with a friend, because we are trying to hit 1 million subscribers this year. If we hit it, somebody's getting a free Rolex date. Just watch. Somebody is. Maybe you. Spread it around to your friends. Subscribe, because that is what we want to make happen. Also, I'm trying to raise the salary of all of our team members, and the only way we're going to be doing that is if we raise our course revenue up past the $200,000 a month point. So we need to 10x our course revenue. Buy our courses if you want to help support our team. And I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. I'm Alex Berman.